All right, Shalom.
Glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash.
Which is to say all praise to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Yahweh, which means He is and He exists. By His end, His Dasham, His name. And Yahweh Shah means He saves and He delivers. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, the true leaders of all Israel on earth today. Whether you can receive it or not, much love and salutations. To the Akim scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth, pushing His word in sincerity and the truth, risking their lives and the freedom to do so. All right, so we say Shalom, as well as to the few sisters who take heed to our lessons. And we're running the whole Luke, the 21st chapter, at about the, we can hold it at about verse 32. You know, and really all of that's good. I would say 25, but I'm kind of want to get to the point. All right, because there's a lot that's going on, man. If you're dealing with the news, the brother was speaking off camera about the Kazakhstan-Russia incident in which you got what's going on over there. What? Sedition amongst men. All right, you got, and this started 8 days ago on this so-called New Year because of the gas prices. All right, it was due to the gas price increase. Well, you can say not just gas, but everything, man. Food, rent, gas, everything. Used cars, everything is up, man. All right, but because the gas prices spiked over there in Russia, all right, you had protesters take to the streets. And so now you got some protesters who's been, you know, slain in the streets, man. Okay? And it's just showing that the Yahweh Shem Yahushua is starting to turn up because this year has been coined by the beloved elder apostle Tahar, the year of the Lord turning it up.
Hey, and like, I believe it was like 3 police officers over there that got their head decapitated, man. And that's the spirit, because the brother was just talking about how the citizens and the police, they against each other right now. The police is kind of like, they're backed in the corner right now.
Well, what you got is going on is like the scriptures say, division. You know, and that's what you see transpiring. Whether it be amongst the citizens, amongst the authorities, like the brother was mentioning, the police, all right? You got division. And that's all prophecy, speaking loud and clear, letting you people know what time that we in. So if you care about the show, you can take it from there.
This is Luke chapter 21.
And if you want to grab the article too.
Oh, yeah. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 32. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled.
That's it, man. This generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Well, what's prophesied to come? Earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people, wars and rumors of wars. All of which you see happening right now. Okay? You got it?
Yeah, this is going into that. Oh, you want me to continue?
No.
Oh, yeah, this is by the New York Times. This is continuing what the brother was talking about, the Kazakhstan revolt. It says, revolt in Kazakhstan, what's happening and why it matters. It says, protests in Kazakhstan incited by anger over surging fuel prices have intensified into something more combustible and bloody. Clashes over the future direction of the country that have prompted a Russian-led military intervention and the killings of dozens of anti-government demonstrators, man.
So you got the protests, he said dozens that's been killed, you know, that's what they label them, anti-government protesters, but in reality, man, you know, they speaking against the system because it's nothing but oppression. You see, and it's like, what's wrong with you American citizens? It's like no matter how much they oppress y'all, you know, y'all still got this, like, for lack of better terms, a docile spirit upon y'all, man. Y'all ain't doing like these other countries, getting up in arms, you know, taking to the streets. You know what I'm saying? We seen it with Sweden, we seen it with like Kazakhstan, Russia, we seen it with all these other countries, Venezuela, South Africa, and many other places, man. But it's like the Lord saving the best for last because He got these people in the spirit of not wanting to rebel.
And that's the spirit that you said that, because Jake, man, Jake's still in that lovey-dovey spirit. And all it is Esau against Esau, because these is lower level Edomites, they bucking up against the higher ends, man. Yeah, but Jake's just still in that lovey-dovey spirit, man.
They trembling their way to seek
and
God.
And that's the spirit, because the Lord ultimately, what's about to happen is Jacob's trouble, and that's for Jacob. All right, that's for you Israelites out there. These heathens is just basically going to be a casualty of war. So the Lord got Jake in the spirit of slumber right now. See, when this come upon Jake, it's going to sneak upon Jake, and that's why the scripture's going to suddenly, which means unexpectedly, you know?
Yeah, Jacob's trouble is fastly approaching.
It says City Hall in Almaty, the country's largest city, was set ablaze. An angry mob took over the airport. Protesters set fire to police vehicles and to the regional branch of the ruling Nur-Otan party. The police in turn accused demonstrators of being responsible for the deaths of 13 officers and for leaving over 353 injured.
And that's mainly the point that you put out there. You go back to that scripture. All right, and the point of the fact, I was thinking of a scripture. It talk about it's in Luke the 12th chapter. It talk about when the Lord returns. Hey, he gonna. It talk about fire. What will I could already be kindled?
Yeah.
In the book of Luke, Salaki. I'm kind of butchering it, but nonetheless, he gonna add to that fire. So you're gonna have stuff like that, little spurts over here, spurts over there. People setting cars on fire, buildings, houses on fire.
Right.
You're gonna have that. It's letting you people know. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but me and my brother, we was going into it last night and speaking about it. Like, hey, starting with the elders apostles, brothers been saying that when these start uprisings, etc., start happening, people really gonna be hunted after the police officers, man. Because you help uphold the corruption in society, man. You are like the Elder Apostle Gabar always say, they're the goons for the top elites. You help us enforce their wicked system, man. And like in that movie, The Dark Knight Rises, I believe the one with Bane, the police officers were scared to even put on their badge, man.
That's just weird because I seen a video on social media, some cops in Chicago running down the street.
Yeah.
You know, they was running from gunfire, whether it be celebratory New Year's Eve fire, whatever. But the fact of the matter is they was fleeing. And it's like the brother was saying, man, you're gonna have that, man. You know, a lot of cops scared and whatnot. But not just you cops, you politicians, you different individuals who set the laws, like the scripture said in Isaiah 10:1. You know what I'm saying? Beholding that grievousness in which they prescribe and whatnot, man. They're gonna come after you people too, like Mitch McConnell. Remember they surrounded his house a year or two ago? Well, you don't hear stuff about that as much, but that's gonna be taking place too. People know where these politicians live. And stuff, these different
they rolled out his house, where's my money?
That's when he fell and broke his shoulder.
With the stimulus. I'm talking about with the stimulus, and then people didn't get they check or whatever. Somebody paid it on his door, where's my money?
And that's gotta be scary when people know where you live. You see what I'm saying? So, hey man, you're gonna have that. Well, I think that's what you know.
And this is Luke 21,
Let me bring back 32.
in verse 32, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
So that's what's about to happen soon come, man. All right? He said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words will not. So that right there show you, like it says in Baruch, the 4th chapter, that this is the book of the commandments which endure forever, man. All right? That it don't fail. It ain't going to stop, man. Even in the kingdom of heaven, we still going to be observing and keeping these laws and commandments, man.
I was about to say, it says for the kingdom, it says heaven and earth, and going into the different rulerships, man. Because even back in Rome, Esau was coming up against the word of Yahweh Shah, persecuting the disciples, persecuting our Lord Yahweh Shah. But guess what? Rome fell, and the prophet's still here, man.
That's it.
You know? And that's the same thing with Babylon the Great today. This place still gonna fall. No matter what Esau has an agenda come up against us, no matter how much they have a plan to so-called build back better, all that shit gonna come to naught, man.
Oh my gosh, that's the spirit that you mentioned that because they still trying to push that build back better plan. But at the end of the day, like scripture say, they're gonna feel what I would throw down. Like the brother was just naming different empires and kingdoms and rulerships at one point. They all failed. They was of men, so they came to naught. This is not of men. This is of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right, brothers didn't know each other before we all came. What brought us together was the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Okay, and trying to do His will, to keep, do this ministry. Keep the laws and the commandments to the best of our ability, so on and so forth, man. We be moved by the fear of the Lord. You got it. But yeah, nonetheless, this present evil world is going to be destroyed too. Hey, it was there was a video I got on my phone from years ago. The pastor name is not Geno Jennings, it's the other one. Something Right, WRIGHT, something Right. And he was pretty much speaking about, just like you mentioned, he said Rome failed. He was talking about, what I'm saying?
Chicago?
I think so.
His name Dana.
Is it Dana?
Dana White.
Oh,
No, not Dana White. That's the Edomite looking like the face. Not him.
You talking about Pastor Down?
It's cool. I'll pull it up if need be. But the point I was trying to get was he was talking about these different empires. They all failed. He said, he was talking about America. He said, no. He said, y'all talking about God bless America. God ain't gonna bless America. He said, God damn America. That's in the Bible. He started going in and shit. But the point of the matter is, man, all those kingdoms failed. And we back again prophesying the downfall and destruction of this place. Like it says in Jeremiah, the 28th chapter. The prophets which have been before thee of old prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Well, you got all of which taking place today. Right now, you got them talking about, and I'm going to keep it PG, but they talking about the flurona, and all these different strains and so on and so forth. So the fact of the matter is, man, everything you see that's written is taking place, man. All right? These prophecies are being made manifest. You got it,
I got a second. Can we continue that?
I did want you to continue that. And then, if you got a precept, you can get it, but I did want you to go to at least 36 on that.
This Luke chapter 21 and verse 34, it says, and take heed to yourselves. He said, anytime your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness, surfeiting and drunkenness, and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares.
Right, you don't want the Lord to come upon you, like the brother was mentioning, as a thief in the night. All right, a thief comes when you least expect it. All right, you don't want that day to come upon you unawares. You want to be standing upon your watch, so that way when the Lord do come, you know what I'm saying? What you found with your hands on the plow, doing the work.
I'm gonna say, it's talking about being found blameless, man, because you out here warning our people and the things to come, getting the blood off your heads, man, doing, obedience to what Yahweh Shah commanded us to do, It says, verse 35, for as a snare shall it come on all them.
Bring back 34, one more time.
Yeah. Luke 21 and verse 34, and take heed to yourselves. He said, anytime your hearts be overcharged with, what's it again? Surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
Which a lot of people are drunk off this Babylonian juice. You know, that being overcharged goes into being burdened with, and then the suffering, it deals with like the drunkenness and the headache, and it says to be drinking, caused by drinking wine to excess, that aftermath feeling that you get. Well, a lot of these people are drunk off this Babylonian juice, and that's why they are completely oblivious to what time they're in. That's why I believe a lot of people are still in that for lack of better terms, docile spirit, because they still got hope that this place is gonna go back to what it once was, 2019, pre-pandemic. But the fact of the matter is that's not going to happen, and as that reality slowly starts to become, more surreal to these people, that's when they're going to continue, as you see, lashing out, man.
It all goes back to that flood behavior, all right? Because the same activities that Jake was involved in back in the days of Noah, man, they involved in those same activities today, man.
That's right.
All right, fucking distractions, man. This is why Jake can't understand what the hell is going on. First and foremost, Yahweh Shah, but Jake is still leashed to all these distractions out here, man. Okay, and in the days of Noah, what happened? It never had rain before. Okay, so when we speaking these things to our people, they like, nigga, America being hit with missiles, nigga. That sound like the fairy tale.
They going to
It says, in cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares.
That's what it is, man. A lot of people are caught up, with the cares of the affairs of this life. They don't want to let this shit go, man. Here it is, man. This devil don't got your best interest at heart. Here it is, he's shutting down everything. Like the brother was saying off camera, they about to try to starve y'all out like they doing in China, all right? And y'all still don't want to let this shit go. This is not your rest, man. You weren't put here, to live your best life, so to speak, okay? And it's like, Jake just don't want to get it. Right. They want to be like these other heathens, man.
And these afflictions are put on you so that when you return to the Lord, not grow, get worse and worse, man.
That's it. I'm thinking of Jeremiah 5:3. He said, thou hast stricken, but they have not grieved. The Lord constantly strictening our people. Right. And they not humbling up, they not grieving, they not, coming to the senses, receiving correction, none of that. They just getting worse and worse, waxing worse and worse, man. You got it. Finish that off.
There's a couple of verses.
Yeah, you got it.
Luke 21 and 35. For as a snare shall it come on all of them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
As a snare, as a trap. Okay. That's the spirit. I'm about to think of a quick precept to talk about the snare of the fowler. All right, go ahead. One more time.
It says, for as a snare shall it come on all of them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man.
And is that not what we want, man? Right. To be able to stand before the Son of Man. We want to be able to escape these things that are about to come upon the earth, not get caught up in. You know what these damn leaders is talking about? They trying to set up internment camps, man. Yeah. Is that any different from the ones from the early 1900s that they put Ammon in? They had Ammon, up in the camps and shit. And it ain't no difference, man.
And they gonna unjustly be able to try to justify themselves and doing that to anybody they want. Because don't forget about that HR 666 tracing bill that happened over a year ago now, man. Yeah. Okay, basically anyone you come in contact with, they tested positive, so we have reason to believe
well,
you
guess
got it
what?
too.
I got antibodies, dude. They don't want to hear that, though.
No, they don't. They don't, man.
But they gonna use that to justify, well, he got it, so we're gonna throw you in there too. We're gonna quarantine you 14 days to make sure you don't got it, brother. Okay, you and your whole family gonna come in here to this camp, get real comfortable.
In other words, this devil about to come down with great wrath, man. We're heading into that time, whereas brothers keep constantly putting up videos, we're about to be tested. Our faith is gonna be tried. We're gonna have to cleave unto Yahweh Shah, of course. But we're in that time, man. All right, and the Lord is going to put each and every different individual. You see, now that's why brothers starting to get, you know, different individuals, family members, relatives, friends, associates, starting to now want to, you know what I'm saying, contact brothers, man. You know, because now they want to start, you know, questioning what's going on. They starting to see that some of the things that we saying is coming to pass, starting to be made manifest, man.
Right. And you know what Jake mind at right now? Jake mind is on tax season, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's all Jake thinking about right now is tax season, man. Hoping to get that tax. Them taxes, man.
And now that's the spirit though, because Jake is a carnal individual. Jake carnal. As I'm coming up here, you know, everybody trying to get their car washed. They want to get the salt off, they want to be clean, want to be seen. Again, completely oblivious to everything going on in the world that really matters though. They salvation, you know. And I got the Psalms 91.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision felleth.
This is what our people feel, man. All right, he said, what is that proverb that you have in the land, O Israel? Talking about you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. Talking about the days are prolonged and the effect of every vision. You get that part there?
It said the days are prolonged and every vision felleth. And that also goes to a lot of you people that was amongst the Israelite camps that feel like this thing was taking so long and they decided to go back in the world. Because our people hear these visions and these things that we are saying. They hear us saying that America gonna be destroyed by fire. Okay, they hear that the famine is approaching. They hear all these things, but they expect these things to happen next week. Okay, and when they don't happen next week, and when they don't happen within 6 months, and our people still see hope in this place, they be like, man, what these dudes was talking about, all that fella, man, it's not gonna happen, you know?
Hey, we seen a little scare in 2020, you know, when they had the lockdowns, and that's another thing. That shows you the hypocrisy of this nation, because here it is, they have the most cases ever, and they still won't lock this place down. But that's to further push that HR system that brother talking about. But also, I was saying that in 2020, you had that quote-unquote scare, in which a lot of people were initially afraid. Well, they went back to sleep. They got those goodies. They got all those phones. They got rocked back to sleep, and then they start putting their trust right back in this place, man. Yeah. Well, the Lord is going to take this place away, and all the pride that y'all put in it, man.
Yeah, because now this is like an everyday life thing. Oh, we live in the midst of a pandemic, so-called. And this, like what he said, when this thing first happened, people were shook, man. Like, damn, all these people so-called allegedly dropping dead, etc., man.
See, what give them hope? The Beetlejuice. Because I know a lot of people in my family ran and took it just to keep their jobs and just to keep their life going. You know, that's why the scriptures say, they who find their life shall lose it, and they that lose it, their life shall find it.
Oh, they got this one incentive, right? It's called jabs for joints. Where you get a jab, like no flex. It's in New York. This shit like, it's like almost a year old, but still is relevant. Because a year, that's a short span of time.
Yeah.
But they had some type of organization, I forget who specifically they was, but they had this one campaign, bro, no flex. It was joints for jabs. You get the jab, you get a bag of good. That OE.
And so you sell yourself short for a joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit sad, man.
And the one nigga was saying like, shit, how many joints do an individual smoke in a day? Feel me? How many blunts do they? He like, how much is they gonna give you? He was saying this and saying that, but y'all got it.
And the thing is, you could buy a nigga for cheap. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. They give you $100. They want to offer incentives like donuts. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn Burger King, whatever. They want to offer these different incentives to try to. When have they ever did at a time past? You got to question this stuff, man. Right. And then you got, like your brother said, different individuals, even in your own family, that's going. They fear the eyes of men, so they gonna run and take it, man. That shit pissed me off. Different story that brothers talking. Right. Go ahead, man.
If Esau say right now, if this devil say right now, look, I'm gonna hold you down the niggas' income tax checks until everybody juiced up. That's all the devil gotta say, man. And everybody gonna go down there and get juiced up, man.
It's crazy because he hasn't even been that drastic yet. He's not even really putting the pressure on you people like he plans to, man. Really, right now, he's trying to get as many people that are willing to comply and willing to go take it willingly.
Do his deception.
Yeah, as many as he can. He said perfectly. As many as he can by his deception. And then after, everybody pretty much gonna get it done. Okay, now it's time to bring the force, man.
That's right,
Take running up to take it, man. I got family members that went and took took a booster and said he coming to fourth. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one too. Willingly, not even no pressure for their job. Just if they want to take it, they feel safe that they got it. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's asinine, man. The fact that they go and put their trust in this devil. All right, and like I constantly say, I said in my recent videos, he don't have your best interest at heart.
That's right.
And if you look at history, it'll show you time after time again that he don't have your best interest at heart. The different medical experiments he did on the Israelites, you know, it's too many to name. But the point is, you should know by now that he's the devil that the Bible speaks
Man, this
of.
devil brought us to a country and destroyed us, man. He destroyed. This devil is still destroying us to this day, man. You niggas, hey, our people know the history, man. Our people know the history of slavery, man. You know? So why the hell would you trust this nigga, man?
Well, they feel like he didn't change now, man. I just want to grab this real quick. This is a tweet by this guy, Dr. David Samadi. It says, Italy, and I'm going to use code words, you know, for the sake of the video strike. It says, Italy is now evaluating plans to require Boost Mobile things, okay? It says every 4 months for the green pass to be valid for public transport, for working, restaurants, and grocery stores. It says currently they're on a 6-month schedule. So every 6 months they will take another Boost Mobile, man. But now they're trying to change to even more to 4 months, you know?
Right.
It's so funny because brothers is laughing, making jokes like by the time Babylon is over with, you gonna have like 12 fucking shots inside you, but he really trying to do that. He literally for every 4 months he wants you to take one, man. You know, you people gonna be his crew, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy because, man, hey, you know, Jake gotta wake up, man.
Right.
Okay, because guess what, man? Then at the end of the day, when you take this Beetlejuice, you know, this devil, he tells you, oh, in order to, you know, to keep this going and keep your, you know, rent paid and your job going, we need you to comply with this, man. But then you comply with it, this devil, he's still not gonna give it to you, man.
Hey, we can change the goalpost.
The scriptures say he will make thee bear and will not feel sorry for it, man.
Right.
So this devil don't care if you got a roof over your head. He don't care if you got food in your stomach, man. This devil don't care, man. He don't even care about his own people. You got damn Edomites that don't even have a part of this kingdom that's out here eating out the damn trash can, and you niggas think he loves you, man.
And that's why, like the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. You know? So like as his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. You're not supposed to trust your enemy, man. See, the thing is, our people don't know that they got enemies because they refuse to read. They constantly, see, we're compassionate people. They want to be compassionate with everybody, but they're not supposed to be. You're only supposed to be like that, you know, love thy neighbor, as scripture say, with your actual neighbors, not with these heathens, man.
That's right.
I think the brother still has one more verse in 12.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 22. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, at hand, and the effect of every vision.
And that's what I was speaking on, you know, the days is at hand. Like it says in Revelation 1 and 3, blessed is he that readeth, you know, and keepeth those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand, or the time is at hand. All right, that the Lord is about to visit this place which he made, man, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. And I can't wait, man, because I'm tired of talking to you niggas. Honestly, I really am. I'm tired of talking to you people and y'all want to get it. It's almost like beating a dead horse, but we still got the elect that's got to be sealed, man. All right? Go ahead, take from the top.
This is Psalms chapter 91 and verse 1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
And what's that secret place, man? That secret place is this truth, man.
That's right.
Okay, because this truth is a secret to some people, man. A large amount of people, man.
Right.
All right, so he that dwelleth within this truth shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, man.
Right.
So we're going to be protected, Lord willing, we are no man, under the shadow of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
Verse 2, I will say of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust.
Right, a refuge is one that is something that you seek for shelter. You know what I'm saying? As like a covering, as a protection. That's what that word shadow goes into.
That's right.
Let this pass real quick. You know, we trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is a noisome city.
The snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
And that's what individuals talk about it, but they were talking about a 2-week delay. You know, so we're going to see in the very near future, you know, how it play out. But I honestly feel that as this devil continues to turn up the frequencies, that a lot of you people, like a lot of these different footballers, and by footballers I mean soccer players, these different individuals keep having cardiac arrest, man, and giving up the ghost. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna have a lot more of that, all right? Because a lot of you people put your trust in the wrong things, and not in your how about Shimi Shai.
Only the Lord can be able to deliver you from these things. That's why I said, He's going to deliver us from the noise and pestilence, man. You got to have that cover from your how about Shimi Shai. You ready to go get some medical thing from Esau is not going to save you, man. The Lord want to touch you, He's still going to touch you anyway. Yeah. And you see that He's openly saying people who got the beetle juice, they still catching it. So it's showing you it's not working.
And that's going into the destruction, that noise of pestilence. You know, He said He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise. And you can keep going about the shot.
Verse 4, He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
That's it, man. All right, He said, what, man? That's what we got to trust in. How about Shimi Shai? Not going to the scripture don't say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? and go down to the man and get the boot mobile and then the fourth round and all that. The scripture don't say that, man. Right. It say trust in the Lord. Trust in Yahweh Shimi Shai. Hey, because it's in this same chapter, I'm kind of jumping the gun, but it's in the same chapter, the 10th verse, that He said, what? There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So you wouldn't have nothing to worry about if you got the faith in Yahweh Shimi Shai. You see? A lot of you people, y'all lack the faith. Y'all run down to the man, get injected with that juicy juice, and then the next thing you know, you're through. You see what I'm saying?
And they forgot that the Heavenly Father controlled man. You know, Jake, you know, took for the things that He have done to us. You know,
it's able to heal itself. You know, you can eat certain things and the body can break it down. You know what I'm saying? Such a thing, you know? And right along with the Lord's other creations, like the earth and everything like that. But
and then you talk about the human, you know, you talk about offering and the whole process of that. Hey, it was a video talking about when the sperm goes to get into the egg, it's some type of electrical. Did you see that one?
Yeah, it's like an electrical burst or something.
Yeah, bro, it's cold out there, and you think a man did this, the white man?
right.
you got niggas out here talking about they believe in the universe,
the
man.
man that's trying to have men have birth, might I say. He's trying to promote men pregnancies and whatnot, man. The first male child birth. Come on, man. He'll never be on the Lord's level, man.
Hell.
And it's crazy that our people try to, you know, put him on that level, on that pedestal. It's ridiculous.
He come with AI technology and shit, think he's the most high. The elder required quote from London always goes into that, man. Like, because Esau think he on a high level because he got TVs and cameras and shit, but the Lord got cameras. Your eyes are cameras, man.
Well, that's the spirit that, hey, we about to start segueing into exposing this man.
That's right.
You know, because that's the time period that we in anyway. Expose him, you know. Him, man, for all of his wickedness.
That's right.
All right. I want you to finish off. Read down.
For the terror by night,
That's it.
nor for the arrow that flies by day.
And that's the thing. We ain't afraid for the terror by night. You know, of course, these devils can roll on you at any given time when you least expect it.
Right.
You know, or the arrow that flies by day, dealing with the destruction. You know, we trusting in Yahweh Shimi Shai, man. Again, that's what this whole chapter going into. Abiding under the shadow of the Almighty.
Right.
The Lord is our refuge, man.
Right.
Go ahead, though.
It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Keep going.
1,000 shall fall at thy side.
This is about to happen in your lifetime, man.
That's right.
All right? Especially, and that's going into the destruction, yeah. Going into the destruction.
Arrow.
That arrow, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, that's what this is going into.
It says, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
There you have it, man. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And that's going into the destruction once again. All right? Now let's deal with the wicked. Go ahead.
It says, this is Psalms 91, and I'm going to skip down to verse 14. It says, because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he have known my name. Okay, and that goes to show you the importance of the names Yahweh Shimi Shai, man. You got certain individuals out here, these false prophets are not teaching our people, okay, giving our people the hedge, man. Because the name Yahweh Shimi Shai is the hedge, man. Okay, but you calling on Jesus Christ, man, you ain't gonna be delivered in times to come, man. Ain't no power in that name. Okay, our people been calling that name for how long? And look, we still here.
For centuries.
We're still here, man. But guess what? Hey, it started with the elders, apostles, and their elders, man. Well, we been calling the names of Yahweh, Shemel, Shai. Look at all the brothers the Lord has raised up, man. Look at all the prophecies that's going on. It's showing you the end of this kingdom, man.
But that's weird, bro, because at one point in time, everybody was calling on that name, Jesus Christ, man. So why we ain't delivered, man? Because the Lord said if we all face the east and call upon his name, he would deliver us now. So, hey, man, that goes to show you that ain't the name of the Lord, man.
It starts with the washing of the word.
That's right.
You know? This is dealing with the wicked. I want to segue into this Malachi, the first chapter. I take it from the top. It says Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. Verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. So there you have it, man. Okay? The Lord loves the nation of Israel. This is like a big movie with an antagonist and a protagonist. You got the anti talk about it. I see the meme dealing with the book and get the book from him was E.
Well, that's obvious.
He in control. What? Verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
See that because it said what? It said, I love you, said the Lord, but we say, where has thou loved us? The best way to see that is the latter end of two nations. What? Everlasting in the kingdom of heaven, hardcore slavery, then he's gonna be exterminated, man. Okay, so that's really one that's really gonna manifest the love the Lord has for Jacob and the hate he has for Esau Edom, because it'll appear today that the Lord does love.
Because when this shit really crack, these people gonna be troubled, man.
Right.
You know? And you may get a little startled, but you have to revert back to the scriptures. You got to remember what the scriptures say. This has to happen. The Lord set it up this way. Remember who in control too, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, let no man and that man of sin be revealed, the son of
perdition. Keep going. Which that's happening, shit. You know, on everything, dealing with the rituals. All right, dealing with, you know, dealing with this man, what he's trying to do.
Right.
with his new world order. I was just gonna say like the Georgia Guidestone.
Oh yeah, even just on the basic level, even just with these the police, the corrupt police system and government, man. Okay, remember my brother last night, he was watching that guy. I don't know if brothers heard of him. His name's James Cleveland. Okay, but basically, brother man sent a couple of videos of him. He's that dude that goes around like basically harassing police officers and shit, and basically trying to fuck with them. Basically, yeah, he basically goes around exposing the corruption, all these government buildings, all different.
Yeah, it's called an audit. That's what they do. They audit the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure that they follow the Constitution, you know, that they ain't violate. That's what they do. That's what they audit the police. It's a big old, you know, a group of people who do that shit on YouTube. I seen one where they was in Los Angeles, you know, the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, they went up there because, you know, they say everything's public. If it ain't a trespass inside, you can walk back there, and then the police come and they can't do that too. But the one time, niggas had like hella, because they went to the police academy in in the county. Yeah, they went to the police academy, just walking around and shit. Then with the police looking like, what the fuck is doing? But they had helicopters out there and everything. So, yeah, they had helicopters and everything. Right, because really, you see, that's what you people fail to realize, man. Right, you people, we still under captivity. Right. You know, this is slavery. That's why you got, now they talk about mandates our laws, right? This is like segregation. Well, it's always been segregation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's segregation never ended. It's always been segregation, man. Right? They just gave you an illusion that segregation is over with. Going to a alpha, right, they still got what you 2022, you go to a certain niggas still be getting beat down by the police, be getting followed by the police if you put it wrong.
That you really can't afford to live here, so what are you doing here? You know?
Yep.
They call the police on you as soon as they see you. They see you walking down the street, and they call the police.
That's weird because it's this store called Meyer, and ain't really too many like in Cleveland neighborhood. But I was out in the Esau neighborhood. And I went to that store Meyer. It was just all Edomites in there. They looking at me weird as hell. Looking like the whole vibration was just weird. Like,
Right,
I don't even know about this stuff.
But segregation, that's what we need. See, we need segregation. That's why our people in the position that they in right now, because of with integration, not because he doesn't want to integrate. Yep. And then they fooled you. I'm gonna go back to these old school. What they walk in the Texas. Right. You know, when you go back into the history of this bitch, man, when you look at this, that shit real, man. They had the little girl. CIA walking her into the school, moving niggas out the way. You know, look at, and this is a result of that. Where you at right now? Just look where integration got us, man. We should have stayed away from these devils.
Hey, Martin Luther King. Niggas like Martin Luther King came on the scene. Hey, which Martin Luther King was set up by the Rothschilds, man. You know, he came on the scene, and not everybody thought that. Hey, we was better when we was drinking out of different fountains, man, and going in our own supermarkets, man.
Well, the Heavenly Father instructed us, right? He said, "Be ye separate," right? Be ye separate. There we go.
That's right.
Be separate.
That's it.
But see, Jacob bought into the illusion of the truth. And that's why, to this very day, they still living under the rods, thinking that they've been accepted. Right? Fuck they.
Hey, this is why Esau is teaching our people love, and he's teaching his people kill. This is why Jake is still getting gunned down right now, because they think it's all love, man.
Yeah, right. Because in these so-called white houses at dinner time, what you think they talking good about niggas? No. That's why you have Ida, whatever her name is. You know, she's a Louisiana sitting and serving on the bench. You know how many Jake lives she ruined and destroyed?
Yep. Even football numbers.
Jake.
The Lord is exposing it. We're going into the son of perdition, man, being exposed, man. Yeah, I was shot. Don't like you, Edomites, man. We don't like you. How about Shimei Shah hate you, man?
That's right.
He gonna manifest his hatred and breaking down and destroying your society, man. We was talking about the thermonuclear missiles earlier, man. That's the ultimate judgment that's gonna come for your ass.
That's right.
This is back in 2 Thessalonians 2, in verse 4, it says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God."
And that's the main reason why the Lord is against him. He opposes the ways of Yahweh Shimei Shah. All right? He knows the ways of righteousness, but he does adverse actions to it, man. He doesn't want to uphold Yahweh Shimei Shah his ways, man. He said his ways are previous to us, man. You know, it was in Solomon the 2nd chapter. You know, so the fact of the matter is, this devil got to get taken out of power, and like the scripture says, he got to set over one that's prophecies to.
It says, verse 5, in case anybody else land, okay, nobody questioned them, you go where the hell you want to. Terrorists. And they kept calling them terrorists over and over again. And it's a spirit we're going to. Obadiah. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen." The Ishmaelites like, man, you the terrorist, man. Because Esau, for the longest, he tells everybody else they the
You remember Jink from the TYT? He was pretty much, his name is Jink. From the Young Turks. He was pretty much going in on these.
With the Ahmaud Arbery situation.
About the Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah.
He was going in.
So, and see, that's why he can say something like, "Look," you know what I'm saying? He can say that, be given a certain amount of, you know what I'm saying, a pass.
And that's Esau, that's how he's deceptive and spy. Like, he'll tell you the truth. Like, yeah, he was going in, like, say, he was like, oh, you got, our forefathers were buried and savage or whatever. But then he said, but some of them, they say, trying to classify a certain sector, man. It was all of them, man.
Right, all you devils.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why this Heavenly Father in the book of Obadiah that the brother read, man, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah, their enemy to Israel. Right, you know?
Like that little
So
girl.
all you devils is wicked. The Lord said, no, not one. Ain't none of these devils righteous. That's not that the Heavenly be wicked. You can't make a crooked thing straight. Salaki, brother.
I was just on.
Yeah.
She was like,
when you watch the movie Malcolm X with Denzel Washington, and they was walking into that college, and then the Edomite, the Shedamite, she walked up. Y'all ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
There we
and
go.
the brightness of his coming. That's the end of Esau.
The end of it.
That's
it.
it.
So yeah, all you devils is wicked, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Obadiah 1:10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut
Oh
off
yeah,
forever.
because these devils, the scripture says shame, going to the Hebrew word bawash,
right.
which means what? A feeling of guilt. So these devils feel guilty when you bring up the violence of our brother Jacob, right? Well, when you watch the movie, the United States versus Billie Holiday, you fucking devils. They was all fucking persecuting Billie Holiday because she was thinking about them devils lynching Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? These devils, they hate when you bring up the fact about slavery, man. Them devils really hate that shit. And that's a prime example. I forget when, I think she was around the 30s or something like that doing the chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
They had that Billie Holiday. Yeah, it's a Billie Holiday, man. And that let you know these devils really shameful about their history, man.
Yeah. Drug user.
Yeah.
But the thing is, how do they get Jake hooked on them drugs?
There we go.
Dealing with the morphine, dealing with after the war, dealing with all of that stuff, and you get them use these drugs that's supposed to take away all this pain, and then in the and it's like, well, hold on, y'all done made us addicted to the shit.
You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man.
And that's why you got them lawyers right now. Anybody, you got to get a lawyer or a letter and basically tell them this is why you're in the jail. You have to go through this because of that, and they got to pay out. The whole pharmaceutical company is being sued for like $2 billion right now because
they got the money. Ain't like this. Right, so these devils, what the brothers just read in the book of Obadiah, man. You know, these devils gonna be feeling shame, man. Right? Scripture says, spewing shall be upon thy glory. Shameful spewing upon your glory, you devils. Everything that these devils did, man, because I watch them history documentaries, man. Watch those history documentaries, man. That shit pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be shameful spewing upon your glory, man. Because everybody under fucking, excuse my French, everybody's under everybody under hypnosis, man, to really think this damn devil.
Yeah, like he's here to help people, man. Because I don't know your brother saw that video that Gms watching upload Taylor. I don't know if brother seen
Reese
that.
Taylor, I'm hip to her. I seen the documentary where she had got raped by them Edomite them dudes, man.
Exactly.
I'm hip to Reese Taylor, yeah, come. So go ahead.
Yeah, like a week ago. Love to call Issachar and them they rapists, okay, they dirty and shit like that, but he's like, they rapists, man.
like it always started at the top, and it's a trickle down effect, man. So this is why you see a lot of rape, robbery, and murder going on here in America, because the rulers of America, all they do is rape, rob, and murder.
Right. It's only January 8th. I guarantee you there's already been a bunch of homicides, man.
Right.
Okay, it's, like you said, the earth is full of violence.
Well, that was the first one in Cleveland this year. The one that happened on Kinsey. I think it happened like New Year's Day. That was the first homicide in Cleveland, bro. It be right on like 149th and Kinsey at an after hours spot. So that was just one. It was like 170 last year. So they talking about they think of doing a comparison because, you know, of course this year gonna be worse, man. More people gonna die, man.
Awesome promise, man. Okay, we're gonna be happy as hell. This is the place of our captivity, man. Everybody in their right mind, everybody in their right mind is gonna rejoice with the Lord, whether it's for being up. You can see this place destroyed, man. Okay, you get to see the end of Esau's power structure on the earth, man. Okay, it's gonna be the beginning of your captivity, man. Okay, that's gonna be the beginning of you getting recompense for all the evil you have done on the earth, man. All the crimes against humanity, man.
Yeah,
even right now, look at this thing situation, man. That people like Esau's. I said this before. Esau's evil, and he does it so much that people normalize it. Like, bro, he literally just injected tens of millions of people with poison, man. These are the crimes this devil does on a daily basis. Nothing but wickedness, man. So again, the brother was going into the shameful. Now it's being brought to shame. That's why some of these devils they reading that book on how I believe it's called how really God's wealth.
These devils running around masquerading as humanitarians, man. You go to the definition, meaning of these different words that this devil use, you'll come to the realization like, hold on, man. You ain't no fucking humanitarian. You ain't no saint. You ain't hell. You ain't no damn.
John 10.
No, this is John 10 verse 1. Verily, verily, fold, but climbeth up some other way,
The same as a thief and a
Hey,
robber.
that just made me think of the fucking movie Noah's Ark. How they gonna have the fucking anybody climb up on the side of the ship and get in somehow.
Yeah,
Fuck on.
That was mad.
He was a representation of Satan that nigga who got in there.
John 10:10. The thief cometh not before to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Right, so that's all this devil do, man.
Right.
And that's why these put on orchard on their land. You know what I'm saying?
I
Oh,
would've
when
wanted
you
in
when
my
you
land.
go into like the history of like India, you know who was over India? What empires? What nation of people is over India? Like for centuries? Who?
Come on, Elam.
No, I said India. Yeah, the Persians. Yeah. Who was over them? In their land, yeah.
It says the thief is not before to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Yeah, that's all these devils do, man. Right? That's why the Heavenly Father referred to them as, hey, when you go into Genesis, the 49th chapter, but thou shalt overcome at the last, right? But when you go into the word truth, right, it goes back to a marauding band of robbers. That's what the Heavenly Father, and who is the marauding band of robbers? The fucking U.S. cavalry, these devils.
Yep.
So that's all these devils do, man.
Yep.
Right? And that's what they do. You just plummet, and pillage, you know, steal shit every time.
Made it to another. One kingdom to another, man.
That's right.
At the end, man. It might seem fair at the beginning, but that's why the scriptures say, if he doing 50 good, he doing it unwillingly, and at the last he gonna declare his wickedness, man.
It also says Sirach 12 that he will try to take that place. He will,
Oh.
he will try to take that seat.
And then speaking about right here, even in this very location where we kept, the brothers will tell you about Little Italy, but those devils up there in the fucking 70s and the 80s, you know, you
Shit, the
fucking
90s and the
the 90s, all the brother said, man. Fucking devil,
That building is
this.
still over there though. If you go over
I
there
know.
right now, it's still that type of tension.
And that's why,
among
and that's the spirit, because we was talking about segregation earlier, man. Was that some prime example? Yeah, go over there to Little Italy right there on Mayfield Road, man, in Cleveland. You want to experience some segregation, you know, racism.
He just said that they got a Christopher Columbus statue over there.
I bet. Man, that's right by that park. Oh yeah, I seen that statue. So that's the spirit.
They hold up these
Because of the like the mafia or whatever, that it's not like top of buildings.
Yeah.
So what's happening around the country with these
Money laundering, because that's these devils, man. They show you that they paid a white collar crime, man.
Yeah, Jake just now getting hip to having to do a little dirt.
Get into the stocks and market.
Yeah. Jake late to the game. They've been doing that for years.
and shit.
Yeah.
They not
Jake
not.
late,
Bro. That's up, man.
They way up.
That's why they up like that. But going back into the thief,
It's some more.
coming not to steal. That's thievery too.
Yep.
When you into all that shit.
Yep. To kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Yeah, there it is, man. How was shot? You know.
Hey, the scripture virus or type of disease that, you know what I'm saying, infiltrate your body, man.
That's it, bro.
You gotta get rid of that shit, or that shit could come, especially if it's in a particular location in your body, or it's a particular disease. Ever wrote a play?
But they still. They used to teach about resources. Now the the renewable resources, they don't really care as much for wind power, solar power. You constantly got that. You know, you can set up turbines as many as you want. But the non-renewable, fossil fuels, oil, things of that, coal, stuff you got to dig into the earth to get those precious, black gold, so to speak, from. And Esau, he'll make a damn monopoly out of the resources, and then we'll say that the earth is overpopulated because there's not enough to disperse amongst the masses, man. You see? And so this just shows you that you're the damn devil, man, because he wants to hoard the resources for himself, whether it be water, whether it be the oil, whether he want to have control over it all, man.
Right, and that's another indication that you Esau. Our forefather Isaac gave to this brother. Lord, our forefather Isaac gave him what? The fatness of the earth. So that's an indication how Esau, because y'all rule the world. Y'all control the earth, man. And like the brother was saying, all those different resources, man.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just Yet also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
So he a proud man.
That's right.
Now, he a proud man who neither keepeth at home.
And he proud because why? He said because of the wine. He got people drunk off. That's what all these nations drunk off of.
Right.
Well, they getting over. They got a hangover. No, they coming out of that shit. No.
It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, and then like the brother had said something earlier, he said the fact that the physician cometh off a long disease. And I don't know if brothers have seen there's the video, I believe it's on a shameful movie, but it basically that Jake talking to an Edomite, he's basically explaining how the Edomites virus, man. Okay, I don't know if brothers have seen that. There's a short clip, like the 30-second clip I seen.
It's an old school movie.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Planet of the Apes.
No, it
No.
was different. He was a Jake in a suit. He was sitting across the table.
That's a blessing of knowledge that the Heavenly Father gave this devil. The machine didn't help with the powers. You know what I'm saying? He didn't help be satisfied. No. The Lord said what? Roughly paraphrasing the book of Job, I believe the 12th chapter. He said that he should not perform his enterprise. Roughly paraphrasing. So that background, man.
Shall not all these take up a parable against them in the taunting play? These things are starting to stick on Esau, man. It's getting very known in the earth who the devil is, man. And people like I brought the example out earlier about Ishmael, man. And Esau was over there in Ishmael land. Ishmael was laughing at calling him a terrorist, man. And Esau didn't like that. He was like, oh no, he's like, I'm just a U.S. citizen, because he always do that. He always try to himself from the wickedness of his people, his forefathers, man, and the wickedness that even today, with the wickedness they do on the earth, man, because them other nations, they're very familiar seeing Edomites go in their land, and military troops come through, kill the men, rape the women, rape the children, okay? So that's why the Ishmaelites is calling you terrorists, man, because they're very familiar, everybody on the earth, like,
First man, the
Libyan,
I don't know.
Miramar. His name Miramar. Miramar Gaddafi.
The Libyan rule, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to deal. Yeah, he wanted to deal with gold.
He wanted to make his own currency
because he know he was supposed to be getting more than what they was offering. Trying to do away with dealing with E and the petrodollar. They want to just deal strictly with A and B those OPEC countries, those oil producing, exporting countries. All right. In order to do business, but they like they ain't with that no more, man.
Yeah, that's because that's the U.S. dollar. That's the world reserve currency, and that's the thing about it. All these nations, they like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you come and make a business agreement with somebody, and you like, don't fuck. You know? So, idiot sat down to the table and agreed to make the U.S. dollar work in order to use the U.S. dollar, you gotta pay a percentage of money to use the U.S. dollar. That's the thing about it. You gotta pay to use it.
Usury.
That's why we pay taxes, like the apostle with your money.
That's right, though. And that's all usury. All right? One another, man. Added interest. You got what's known as an APR. That's madness, man. But only in this devil's society do they uphold such laws. That's grievousness as they prescribe.
Against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. And all the wickedness that Esau is doing to all these different nations, eventually they're going to get tired of it, man. Okay, that's why they're going to shoot missiles on this place, because only but so long someone can get and get away with it, man. I forgot who I was watching. I was watching a brother like 2 days ago. He was going into the fact that, like, look, he was like, and you got a bully who's bullying everybody in your neighborhood. He's like, eventually everybody's going to be.
These devils, hey, I think.
You watched that video from the chick who wrote The Matrix, the one Israelite woman, and then she was breaking it down and stuff like that, and she was going into how John Connor, he's Jesus Christ. That's what Jason, the book of Christ, right? And then when you go into the Matrix is like the future of Terminator, where Neo, he's the Lord, right? And then it has the resemblance machine. You know, Esau, he got all these iron robots.
Yeah.
You know, shit.
He kind of merged man with machine, transhumanism. You know, trying to pretty much come with
That's
that.
when Esau be satisfied.
That's sweet. All to be concerned. And it just shows you how close we are as far as prophecy is concerned,
Right.
you know, with everything going on. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is that swoon.
Bringing up this metaverse because, you know, there's so much stuff that.
So I'm
You getting virtual.
So I'm
You getting virtual. Like, hold on, brother.
They talking about because this
Hey, look, like real talk. I can see this nigga happening.
There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, because you know all those things, you know, or, you know, we don't want, or, you know, the same, or, you know, he wants, you know, he wants because, or, you know, he's talking on scale or whatever, or he's trying to become, or, you know, a type 2, type 3 civilization. Like that, you know, that's the thing, or, you know, that the Heavenly Father's going to restore for, you know, restore for us, or, you know, as far as, you know, inhabiting, or, you know, different galaxies and things like that, or, you know, that's part of, or, you know, what he wants to do, or, you know, as far as, you know, he
And in righteousness, man. Okay, not the way Esau plays it, man. Him being, what it is that one article that Apostle Gabar always bring out. Esau talking about they gonna be the immortal. Shit, no, the real immortal overlords of the earth gonna be the Israelites, man.
They know that.
Yeah, exactly. But Jake is so stuck on this stuff right now, man.
The woman, she is significant, bro. The point is, these niggas ride in on, these niggas rich as hell, because India is a poor country, filthy rich, bro. Right? So these niggas, bro, and this was this wedding that I'm talking about, bro, was like in the fucking late 80s. Probably like the early 80s, right? This nigga had a silver palanquin. When you look what that is, bro, it's one of them things that you know, like the Egyptians is 6 niggas. One nigga on this side, one on that, one in the back. He had a whole pure silver one, bro. Aired the whole thing to the rails and everything. Cause the bro was talking about our kingdom, and then you said that the Lord gave this a kid that he gave to people that he hate. This nigga had a look up a palanquin. If one of y'all brothers can, a palanquin. It's what you call it? I want to say indigenous to India, because I think they's the ones who had it, bro. This dude, bro, listen.
They had it on 300.
They sure did. They sure did.
Yeah, palanquin, it says, in India and the East, a covered litter for one passenger.
Well, when you watch the Game of Thrones, because Joffrey was riding in one of those too. Brothers still ain't check it out, but it's all good. Yeah, we watched that. Joffrey, he was riding in one of them palanquins. But go ahead, stop.
It says in India and the East, a covered litter, it says consisting of a large box carried on 2 horizontal poles by 4 or 6 bearers. Like you said, you got pictures of right here. Stuff like that. Like
Yes, bro. He had a pure all silver one like that, brother. And I said, bro, damn, bro, I was blown away because I never knew what a palanquin was. Then I seen this wedding with these heathens. So this dude had a pure silver one. He had a pure silver one, bro. When he was a young dude, he was like 20 years old. And he was marrying into a royal family, because like I said, these heathens, they got bread, bro. Think of that when you say,
hey, y'all litter that King Xerxes had in that movie 300, man? Yeah. That huge one he had? We had shit like that. It's gonna be pure gold. They have a bunch of gemstones all over it, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna take like 100 heathen to carry that motherfucker, man.
Hey, didn't Yahweh Shai say I go and prepare a place for you?
That's right.
You know? So all we gotta do is endure, and we gonna get there.
when I see certain shit that these heathens have, though, bro, I be like in awe. I be like, bro, wow, bro. Bro, cause when you going to India, I forget the dude's name who built the Taj Mahal. He had the Taj Mahal built, cause that's the actual, it's in India. You feel me? He had it built. And this was in like the 1600s. It's all marble, bro. You can look it up. And you know really what it is? It's a mausoleum. It was a place for his dead wife.
Damn. Oh yeah.
Bro, listen, when you see this thing, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. This nigga got all this type of. Do you listen to what we to have? I can't. Like, bro.
That's why even this up your how about Shimmy Shad, because here it is, he did this for nations whom he don't even love.
Yeah.
They tell you in Isaiah like 40 and 15 through 17 about let me see. He likened the nation to a drop that of a vessel. Roughly paraphrasing. So the point is, like you said, he did this for them. Come on,
And
man.
the Lord clearly not dealing with these heathen, man. I know brothers meditate on that sometimes, bro. Like when you watch how these heathens conduct themselves and with their mannerisms, I like the Lord don't fucking love y'all, man. I'm like, bro, everything, this is what they carry themselves, bro. Like the brother said, the Lord hates Esau, and then the rest of the heathens, he is indifferent. He's like, oh yeah, that means some shit I fucking great, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit.
He made them to be free, to serve us.
Yeah, to serve, exactly.
You know, to serve us. Right. Because we ain't gonna have to do a damn thing in the kingdom. You know?
Right. That's the truth.
Serve and worship us. That's what we do. We serve and worship now.
Second Ed was when he was speaking all about that's for the young person that also comes from now. They are adopted like in the spirit of men, and that's for the abundance on the drop the fall.
Yup. It coincides with that second Ezra 6 chapter. Exactly. Exactly. That's it. Go ahead. You say you had something.
Isaiah 49 verse 22, thus saith the Lord, the Most High, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles and set up a standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
One more time.
Isaiah 49, 22, thus saith Yahweh Shemi Shai, the Most High, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
You're going into that palanquin.
Yeah, just how they gonna carry us.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, because we gonna have one of them. We gonna have, hey, because I was thinking, bro, because you know, the scriptures, all the earth ain't gonna be destroyed. So it's gonna be shit left over. You know what I'm saying? I'll take all them niggas. I can't wait, bro, because when I see the silver, they're like, bro, we'll take that shit, bro. You think I'm like, bro, we'll take
I'm about to say, the scriptures say a man could be more precious than fine gold. And back then, even a woman's feet didn't even touch the ground, so how much more the man?
Yeah, cut. And I don't know.
I'm gonna be
Go ahead.
And this Isaiah chapter 60 in verse 9, it says, surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from afar. Their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of Yahweh thy God, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. Right. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Let's talk about the heathens, man.
That's right.
And I already know who I'm gonna get to build my. Hey, cause hey, look, bro, I'll be watching, YouTube videos. These niggas be building. I'm like, right, he gonna build my shit, bro. Like real talk.
that one guy that built like the hut out of
Yeah, him.
Oh, yeah.
See, I know him.
Yeah, I know
in
you're
spirit.
talking about.
Bro,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
one nigga, he fucking built an apartment inside of.
that's gonna be a reverse because it says that like we'd have to be like doing those types of things in Deuteronomy 28. We're not gonna be able to have it. Like it's gonna be like flipped around.
That's right, brother.
Them niggas be with them sticks, bro.
Yeah. Well, I seen the one nigga, he actually had power tools, right? He built an apartment inside of a mountain.
Yeah.
He built a 2-story apartment in the side of a fucking mountain on his property, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I said, I already know who's gonna build mine. The Hamites, the Canaanites, whoever Hiram is, but Hiram, Hiram them, they gonna build it, bro.
That's some Solomon had.
I know, that's why I said. That's why I say that. I always remember Hiram. I'm like, man, he gonna build my, he gonna blow her with it. He gonna build. But if not Hiram specifically, anybody of his lineage, because that's what they gonna be. That's gonna be a trade for them. You feel me? That's gonna be their trade that they take up and pass it down through they, you know what I'm saying, through their lineage. So they gonna always have business for who? For us. That's why people take up trades. You know what I'm saying? So they can always get business from the big guy. You're the little guy. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be passing them trades out on carbon, wood, and all that to their sons. And they gonna go up and build our sons, son, and all our stuff, man.
Our son, they were right shit, man.
No.
That's
right. That's right. That's right.
It says, Isaiah 60:10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For my wrath I smote thee, in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
You come. So they gonna be bringing everything, bro, to our gates, man. You know? Women, you know, and five, hey, real talk. Cause a prime example is with what's that king name? Esther, Ahasuerus. When you go into that story, right? They was gathering all the women of the province. He said, get all the bad chicks, bro, and bring them up here to me, take my pics. So they gonna be bringing all the fine, beautiful, you know, luscious, you know, voluptuous. I like the brother said, the capital V. You know, they ain't gonna be wearing scarlet leather no more.
And it said, bring us to our gates. And you read in Revelation, I believe it was 21st chapter, it tell you, every single gate was a one pearl, man. So he was going to the fact that he was gonna build, like, think about, the El Kazak was going into it. Think about it's a massive piece of pearl. Carved out of it, bro. When he say he don't come to our gates, he's not talking about it's a normal, just regular metal chain fence, bro. It's gonna be beautiful, bro.
And that's beautiful because, like I said, you had the whole thing made out of marble, bro. Marble, that's not a cheap, you know, that's not a cheap stone.
A marble counter itself is expensive.
Bro, he had, look, we all get a chance, look up the Taj Mahal. You see this shit, bro, you're gonna be like, no way. It's all marble. I said, bro, what? Go ahead.
It says, verse 12, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
That's right. So if anybody, get a demon on them, when we get a demon on them, to tell them to come up against us and rebel, oh man, I hope something happen like that. Cause I was just like, man, we ain't even gonna be able to go to war and destroy niggas no more. Niggas ain't gonna be coming up against us.
We're gonna put the spirit on them and try to ride them against us and put their hands down.
Hey, cause I said, Lord willing, I'm a part of the elect as well as all you brothers too. But I said, this really the last war. You feel me? This really the last big war where you really gonna get busy. You know what I'm saying? So I prayed to the Heavenly Father that all my elect, all the brothers, push the sword of truth to the city. Cause you get you be able to experience that, man. This the like I said, this is the last war. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's the last war. It's the war to end all, be all. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of that war. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying?
I constantly did too.
Okay, I ain't get busy on you in the last war, man.
This is my vein of thing. I feel like the Lord gonna put the spirit on spiritual powers or not. I feel like the Lord put the spirit on every elect man to fuck some shit up. Like,
Lord willing.
The Lord gonna allow his elect to get peace.
Yeah, we definitely. That's why I said I pray, we all a part of the elect, because those the only ones that's gonna be able to experience that. You feel what I'm saying? To really get vengeance on this devil, on this go around. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful too.
Especially to be able to see the transition, because even when the 2/3 stuff, when they come back, they gonna come back to either in slavery. We gonna be like, Lord willing, we gonna actually experience being able to put them in slavery. When we come down off them chairs, being able to, like Brother said, take away all their shit, man, to destroy their armies, bro. I want to experience that. I ain't ashamed to say it.
I said, man, I said, Lord, please, Lord, I want to be in this war right here. I want to.
One song, when the saints come marching,
Oh man.
Yeah, some of those songs are like righteous, even like Christmas songs are, joy to the world. Or, that's basically like an Edomite version of, ending up. Basically.
Right.
It's talking about, the return of the Heavenly Father. Or, this kingdom being established forever.
Because that's the spirit. This is only gonna happen once in a lifetime. That's why you can't be playing with your salvation.
This has to do with
your salvation. You can't be playing with your salvation and knowing that this is only a once in a lifetime opportunity. That's why I get that all the time in Sirach. Somebody gets Sirach 4 and 20, Baba Kashah, because you only get this opportunity once. That's what the brother going into, being able to put these heathens in captivity, all that, because your children they're gonna inherit that, but they're gonna get the aftermath portion. And then they're gonna have to hear the stories about, damn, my father and our forefathers. They getting all the way down to the children's children,
And then some of our children, they gonna experience us doing this.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of our children gonna experience us putting these devils in yokes of iron. You know what I'm saying? Man,
What that say?
It's Sirach 4 and 20. Observe the opportunity.
Stop right there.
Right.
Say it one more time.
Observe the opportunity.
One more time.
Observe the opportunity.
Observe the opportunity,
right.
because it's not going to always be easily and readily available. The scripture said in Isaiah 55 and 6. How do it go? Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call you upon the way is near.
Yeah.
Because
you got our people that'll be like,
he's not going to always be near. That's what I was trying to make the point. He ain't going to always be easily and readily found. Go ahead.
I know what you're saying. You got some Israelites that be like, I'm an Israelite, so I'm going to inherit the kingdom anyway. You got Israelites who come with that shit. I see that shit before the coming board. It's like, but again, you ain't going to be able to experience taking over. Daniel 7:18, man.
right. That's what the Lord says, Sirach 25th chapter. He said, these 10 things the Lord, go for that right there. That brings, yeah.
Sirach 4 and 20, it says,
Go ahead.
in Sirach 25 and 7, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
So this would make the Heavenly Father happy.
Right.
So Lord willing, I pray all of us get to be a part of it. Lord willing, man.
You had something?
This is the book of Numbers. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 9. It says, I'm going to start at 8. Numbers 23, verse 8. It says, how shall I curse whom the Most High hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord hath not defied?
Yeah, that's the heathen saying that, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. It says, verse 9, for from the top of the rocks I see, behold him. Lo, people shall dwell alone. And
Yeah, he was talking about Jacob, right?
Yeah.
Because we was dwelling in tents. Go ahead, Salaki.
He said, the people shall dwell alone
Came out of Egypt.
and shall not be reckoned among the nations.
It could. That's a future prophecy too, man. You know, that the people was going to dwell. That we ain't going to be reckoned among the nations. Going to that Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter, into precept to that, where the scripture said, they besieged, blanket in the cold, going to that. They are not known in the streets, like in numbers. Because we ain't known in the streets.
Princes of the power. Otherwise, they're treat us.
Right, they don't call us Yahweh. You know, they don't call us No, you said it right. Lawyer, is he?
Here, Numbers 23 and 10. Who can count the dust of Jacob? And the
right, because it's never in the children of Israel.
What it say, bro?
He says, Numbers 23 and part of Israel. Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. You see? From a heathen standpoint. Even with all the wealth that they got on this side, he still said, let my last end be like his.
And Lord showed him a vision of our latter end.
That's right.
We're going to be blessed, because like you say, our people should alone not be reckoned. Yeah, see, we had 80, okay, by ourselves and the nation. So guess what? When the Lord exalts us, we'll be by ourselves too.
That's right.
Like, and them
That's
blessings
right.
are for us, man. Eternal life is for the Israelites.
The free woman.
Still
gonna be blessed.
He said the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess it.
That's right. And we use multiple prophecies that explain what we're saying, man. So we go into the book of Isaiah. I'm thinking of Isaiah, the 60. What is this? What did he say? The watchmen shall not hold their peace day or night. That's Isaiah 60 real quick. Isaiah 62, like 7. No, read 8.
It's Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 8. The Lord Yahweh Shai has sworn by his right hand and by the arm of his strength. Surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for
said, surely he will not give our corn to be meat for the enemies. Go ahead.
It says, and the sons of the stranger shall not drink thy wine.
For what?
For the which thou hast labored.
That's how we labor for the kingdom. Other nations ain't been through what we've been through. Because you got these demons and these certain factions and these different organizations and groups out here trying to look, my nigga, we can't relate. Just like the dude, that nigga Gunner from Atlanta, what you can't relate to.
In the kingdom, man, when you get into slavery, you have something to complain about, man. Okay? Because, like, brothers, I hate it when they do that, too. Yeah. Out of 17 heathen nations, his name be one of them that's went through hardcore bonds for 400 years.
That's right. That's right.
His name be one.
For the Holocaust. They had, I think the name of the organization, like I think in the down, like
That's right. Yo, we gathered the harvest. Okay.
It says, but they that have gathered it.
Right, and the scripture say that the plowman shall overtake reaper. There it is. Go ahead.
It says, but
Us. Right. Go ahead.
and praise the Lord, Yahweh Ba'al Shah, and they that have brought it together.
That reminds me of Jeremiah 30 where it says that strangers shall no more serve themselves as living.
Oh yeah. See, that's what we said. It's multiple precepts and prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Going into the kingdom. You know who it's for. Right.
It's Isaiah 6:14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Watch out, lady.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many. Lord, turn our situation upside down, man. Okay,
right,
as
that's
we
right.
have getting to suffer the curses, the Lord's gonna give us perpetually the blessings, man. Okay, all these heathen nations, they're gonna be bowed down forever, man. Okay,
right.
it ain't gonna be just 1,000 years, then they don't have to serve us no more. No, they think that's the blessing of the Israelites, man. Tell you, Jacob, he was blessed. Verse 16, it says, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'al Shah, am thy Savior.
Better terms when you suck a breast is for nurturing.
That's right.
And there's so many words he's saying that
The land of Egypt, they gave us, when we left the land of Egypt, they gave us all of them. Yeah.
That's it, man. You know, hey, we pray this is edifying. We give all glory, honor, and praise
To Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua.
you.